Cell 3, the variants. We've just worked through the basic 10 steps of the squatting series. These exercises, along with the hidden steps within them, make up all the core techniques you'll ever need to master the best calisthenics leg strength feat there is, the one-leg squat. Prison athletes understand that having good strength in your legs just isn't enough. If you want to become a supreme raw athlete, you need to build in some other qualities like explosive power, endurance, and agility. We're going to show you how to unlock these skills and perform a few of the best variant lower body drills. You don't have to perform these exercises as a part of combat conditioning, but you can explore them whenever you want to. These are for you to put into your toolkit. Tuck jumps. Once your legs gain some strength, it's important to learn how to use that strength quickly, explosively. All trainees should think about throwing some plyometric exercises into their leg training, even if it's just a few sets of 5 jumps for height performed at the end of a session. Right now we're going to show you a basic 2-leg jump that's popular behind bars because it doesn't require any equipment, the tuck jump. Bend your knees into about a half squat and spring up as high as you can, drawing your knees as far into your chest at the top as possible. This is called a tuck position because your legs are tucked in. This is a whole body exercise, so use your arms too. Let's see what it looks like in practice. Training ideas. Because this is a low-skill drill, you can work on height while using fairly high reps. 2 or 3 sets of 10 or 20 hard tuck jumps at the end of a workout will go a long way to giving you extra springy energy for combat and sports. Doing jumps before your squats can also help fire up the nervous system and improve your workout. It's intense cardio too. If you're intermediate or advanced, you can consider adding your own plyo or agility session to your weekly workouts. Unilateral base jumps. Once you've adapted to tuck jumps or any kind of 2-legged jump, one fundamental way to increase intensity and take your lower body explosiveness to the next level is to begin practicing your jumps unilaterally, using just one leg at a time. We're going to show you a basic one-leg jump onto a box, but you can use anything stable as a base or platform, a bench, a stool, a table, or whatever. To minimize injury, approach from the side and just leap up with one leg, drop down, and repeat on the rebound. You don't need to go too deeply into the one-leg squat to push off. For power, about parallel is best. Training ideas. This philosophy of progressing from 2-leg jumps to 1-leg jumps is common in prisons where space is a limitation. One-leg jumping, whether in vertical or horizontal leaps, really limits the space you need because you can't go as far as you can with 2 legs. One-leg jumping not only increases speed strength and the demands on the joints, but it's also very functional. Most sports or activities involve pushing off one leg at a time. Sprinting and kicking are 2 good examples. You can work with this exercise just like you would for tuck jumps, but ensure your knees are well warmed up first. Knee squats. One of the major goals of the Combat Conditioning Squat series is learning the ability to squat on one leg. Once you've learned to squat properly on 2 legs, there are several useful transition exercises you can use to move over to using just one leg. Uneven squats, half one-leg squats, and assisted one-leg squats are the exercises we've shown you so far. But there's another useful transitional exercise you might want to try. That's the knee squat. With the knee squat, you squat about halfway down on one leg and gauge the correct depth by touching your opposite knee to the ground. Training ideas. Pavel calls this exercise the airborne lunge. It's similar in strength requirements to the half one-leg squat. It's not a replacement for the half one-leg squat because it doesn't teach you the raised leg position. And also, because of the leverage of the bent knee, you're forced to lean forwards rather than maintain a straight back. But this is an interesting exercise to use for variety once in a while, as it works the quads well and it forces you to go to the correct depth every single rep. Side squats. Side squats go by several names: side lunges, kung fu squats, split lunges, and so on. They're a great way to open up the hips and work the inner thigh while building towards one-leg squatting. They're also great for adding flexibility to your lower body. Place your feet wide, about double shoulder width. Lean down to one side. Go all the way down until you're as far down as your body will allow, keeping your opposite leg as straight as you can. Throughout the exercise, you should keep both feet flat on the floor, but they can pivot somewhat if you feel the need. Hold the stretch for a second, then reverse the movement and squat down on the other side. Continue like this, alternating sides until the set is over. Training ideas. Once you've got a full range of motion on side squats, it's hard to make them progressive. But that doesn't really matter, as most athletes use this as a strength flexibility exercise to loosen up the tight leg and hip muscles and joints, rather than as a power or strength technique. It works well as part of a warm-up for variety or in between sets to stay loose. Wall squat. The wall squat is an excellent static hold for the legs. Just lean against a wall and slide down into a half squat position from there. Don't press your hands against the wall for help. Make things harder by folding your arms over your chest. Focusing on your breathing will take your mind away from the pain after a while. The old-timers sometimes called this classic exercise Samson's seat, after the biblical strongman. Training ideas. Wall squats are great for keeping conditioning in your thighs, perhaps if you have a nagging injury which stops you doing full range of moving squats for a while. Because it burns up the legs, it's also a great finishing movement after a hard workout. Just hold the position for as long as you can take the pain. If even this becomes easy over 3 minutes, you can perform the exercise with only one leg. That's a really demanding endurance exercise. Just remember to start with your weakest leg and match the time with your opposite leg to keep your performance symmetrical. Now you have this DVD, there's no excuse for weak pencil legs anymore. You have the 10 steps, you have the plyometric variants, and you have the knowledge. If there's anything else you need to know, visit dragondoor.com and join the forum. Sign up for the newsletter, Hardstyle, to keep in touch with the latest developments in functional strength and fitness. Now get doing those squats.